Taurus, hey Taurus. Today you are most compatible with Leo. You may be really attractive in your energies today. 4 p.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow, whenever you see this message, Taurus. I'm recording for you on Sunday. It is just after 9 a.m. as I record for you on Sunday. Sundays bring the energy of happiness, growth, your personality, your ego, your characteristics, the way you are viewed in public. Okay, the sun is also illumination. You'll look nice in the color blue, or the color blue may appear in your day. Light blue, Taurus. Okay. Blue is the energy of your throat chakra, your communication, your ability to use your words wisely. Your good luck number for today is the number 19 or 91, which reduces down to a 10. And 10s are the energy of completion. Things coming to an end so that new things can begin. So, hey, hi, hello, and good morning, Taurus. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and vibrating in high energies today, Taurus. I know most of you are. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support, Taurus. But do me a big favor. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. Okay, you don't even got to bring your wallet out. Now, I know y'all like buying things and such, but this one happens to be free. Just hit the subscribe button. YouTube told me that most of y'all are watching are not subscribed, so you already watching, friend. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, Taurus. So we're gonna do a love checkup and look at the mutual energy between you and whomever you are thinking of as you watch or listen to the video. We'll see what's causing the energies, how you are appearing, how they are appearing, and then the outcome. If this is your first time watching, Taurus, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, welcome back. Be sure to check out your entire Taurus playlist. I have it pinned in the description box. There is always a timestamp in the comments where you can forward through the shuffling to where we get to the first card, okay? I do have the balcony door open. There is a lake and a dog park right outside. Sometimes we can hear birds, ducks, geese, dogs. It's usually pretty quiet. I hope it doesn't bother you. If it is a noise, it usually doesn't last too long, okay? So there'll be a timestamp in the comments. I'm not sure if I said that first, but here we go. So the overall energy here, the mutual energy between you is pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is wherever you are. Be all there. And then underneath, be present is new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. So it looks like it could be so on one side, for some of you, it could be the energies of reconciling with someone, getting back together, but just having to kind of wait, and while you are waiting, still choosing to enjoy life and have fun and go out, right? But then on the other side, this almost feels like a nudge to kind of move on or let someone go here. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. So if someone is pulling away, kind of pay attention to that, because it's almost like it's nudging you in the direction to kind of let go and look at new love options. So we'll see. Divine timing. Pay attention to the red flags. Be present. All right, it's being caused here by justice. Justice is fairness. It's truth. It's fairness. I'm not sure if I said the whole word or not, but truth. It's honesty. It could also be legal decisions or legal disputes. This could be a divorce, a separation, or some sort. It could also be a marriage or an engagement, because your person is in the Four of Wands. So this could be a legally binding agreement, maybe moving in together, signing a lease together, something like that. So again, it could be either way. We'll just have to see here how this is going to play out. Of course, we'll stick with the positive energy for now. Uh, Taurus, you're appearing here as the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, we like the Knight of Cups. He's very charming, right? Very expressive in their emotions. We like the Knight of Cups. So that's good energy for you, Taurus. Your person is appearing as the Four of Wands, as I said before. They're in a very positive energy in their home life as well. And then the outcome is the Page of Cups, which is, messages. I think I said your color for today was blue. I think I said light blue. But blue, communication, messages, speaking. So, and the Page of Cups is connected here to the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the Seven of Pentacles being the energy of waiting. I feel like it's someone that you've been waiting to hear from. Okay, look at this. The Two of Wands, the soulmate energy grows into the Lovers. It's someone at least that you like. I mean, you're in the Knight of Cups energy, so that only makes sense that it's someone that you like, right? The King of Wands is so you have the Two of Cups with this soulmate energy, right? On one side of the Two of Cups, you have the King of Wands. On the other side, you have a Seven of Swords. Now, just because it's your soulmate don't mean they're honest. Because the Seven of Swords is deception. And it's an intentional deception, right? An intentional betrayal. It's someone who's very strategic. They've thought about it and planned it out before they've taken the action. Someone that you've been waiting to hear from. They're in the Wand energy for sure. And the Four of Wands and the King of Wands could be the same person, both being Aries energy. King of Wands could also be Leo. Libra and Pisces and Cancers here. So let's see. What's the Justice energy about? Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Justice. So the Queen of Cups. So that's a different person. So we have the King of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. You're appearing as the Knight of Cups. So you could be the Queen of Cups here. Let's see. It almost feels like Taurus. It almost feels like this is a divorce for some of you, separating from the Queen of Cups, because the Knight of Cups, you're in the Knight energy. Your back is you have your cup out, but you're not going towards the Queen of Cups, which would be your natural mate here. You're actually moving in the direction of this King of Wands energy. And it doesn't have to be masculine or a feminine energy, just the energies of who they represent. So, this King of Wands, again, being Aries energy, could be very dominant. Even though it is a female, they're very dominant in their energy. And the same, with the Queen of Cups, it could be a masculine energy who's very sensitive in their approach, Not everyone has the aggressive energy. And the King of Wands, but by all means, is a little aggressive. Let's see, Scorpio. Your person is in the Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? Engaging, celebrating, going out. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Cups. a new beginning, a new relationship. I feel like Taurus, there's someone, maybe you are in the midst of going through a breakup and connecting with someone new at the same time. And that's why we have both of the energies here. Some of you, there's definitely someone new. The King of Wands. Oh, is it supposed to be a secret, Taurus? I'm sorry. The High Priestess. The Death energy. Yeah, look at that. The Empress, a completely different woman, but still your natural Venus energy. Why is the King of Wands connected to this Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords about? Because I feel like that's the person you're moving towards, this King of Wands. They have the Two of Cups in front of them and the Ace of Cups in their energy, and you're in the Knight of Cups. So this could be someone that you have a child with as well, and that's why you guys are reconnecting. Maybe the child is how you break the ice. So the Ten of Wands. So maybe they're dishonest about what they do for work, how much burden, how much struggle, how much debt. They could be just lying about their physical struggles here. Some sort of deception. The Sun, illumination, bringing things to light, happiness. Yes, the Sun is followed by the Five of Swords, though. It's like they're acting like they're happy, and, the Sun is a very pleasant energy, that, Taurus. But they actually have the Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords in their energy. What in the world? I feel like they have a lot going on. What's the Five of Swords? The Ace of Pentacles. So the Five of Swords is the energy of revenge, right? Someone that's willing to do whatever's necessary to get, money. So they could be a little desperate. Yeah, look at that. The Devil. All right. So it almost feels like, Taurus, this person, while, it is your soulmate, but again, it feels like they are kind of going through some sort of financial struggle here. Doesn't even look like a financial struggle, because a financial struggle would be the Five of Pentacles. This struggle is more so the Ten of Wands, which is, your wands is how you build your foundation of support. You start with the Four of Wands, which is your home life, with the Four of Wands. Two on this side, two on this side, And it's almost like they've taken their wands down from their structure, like hypothetically, and they're moving their wands away from a situation, like I said, a divorce or a separation here. And I feel like there's a lie about their stability here. All right, they're actually pretty desperate for money. They'll do anything necessary. The Five of Swords and the Devil being around the Ace of Pentacles is just not a good energy for someone to be in general. And then for it to be the Ace of Pentacles, that's such a small amount of money that they're willing to compromise their morals, and do whatever is necessary to get just one pentacle. It's not like, millions and millions. Not to say that that's okay as well, but it just speaks to the level of desperation for one pentacle, Let's get one more on this divorce energy. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords was coming out. Let's get one more here on the Justice energy. Well, let's get one more in their energy, right? In their energy towards you, because they have the Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. So they're going to be reaching out to you. The Page of Cups. Actually, let's see what the Page of Cups is about. What's the communication? So yeah, just another page, another, a message of The page is usually a message about a job, right? But a new opportunity, a new beginning. I feel like they're gonna, I feel like they have a lot to, I feel like there are a lot of talk. Like, they want to start over, let's have a new beginning, a new opportunity. But it feels like it's only because they're pretty desperate for money right now. That Seven of Pentacles, waiting for money to come through, waiting for their finances to pay off. And in the meantime, they're willing to do whatever is necessary here with this Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Devil energy to get what they want. And it's just not a good energy to be in. When you are scrapped for cash, that's when, people actually, have to compromise or will compromise because they feel desperate. So I would just say, reconnecting with this person, they have love for you. That's apparent here. But they also have some dishonesty and some sneaky little ways here in regards to money. And I think that's important for you to know, Taurus. Okay. So we'll leave this one with you. Oh, right. Because it says pay attention to the red flags. And then we got the devil. And I told you. So that makes sense. I forgot that was here. It says pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. So we'll leave this one here for now. We'll do more energy reads and money reads throughout the remainder of the week. Make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to like, comment, hype, subscribe this video. It supports the channel in a major way. Thanks so much for hanging out, sharing some of your energies with me today, Taurus. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.